If you're thinking about investing in precious metals for retirement, one of the first questions that comes up is, should you buy gold or silver? Both metals have been used as stores of value for thousands of years, and both are popular with investors looking to diversify their portfolios. But they're not identical investments. So in this video, we'll look at how gold and silver compare and why some investors choose one over the other when planning for retirement. If you watched my introduction video, you know I started researching precious metals after making some costly mistakes chasing gold investments the wrong way. That experience pushed me to spend a lot more time learning about how metals fit into long-term retirement strategies. So my goal here isn't to tell you which metal you should buy, but to explain how investors typically think about gold and silver in a retirement portfolio.
Before comparing gold and silver, it helps to understand why some investors include precious metals in retirement portfolios at all. Traditional retirement accounts are usually invested in financial assets like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Precious metals are different because they are physical assets. Some investors believe metals can help provide diversification during periods of inflation, economic uncertainty, and currency instability. For many people, metals are simply one component of a broader, diversified portfolio. Gold is often considered the primary precious metal for wealth preservation. For thousands of years, gold has been used as a store of value and a form of money in many civilizations. Because of that long history, gold tends to be viewed as the more stable and conservative precious metal investment. Some characteristics of gold include higher value per ounce, lower price volatility compared to silver, and strong demand from central banks and investors. Because gold is more compact in value, it can also be easier to store larger amounts of wealth in a smaller space. For retirement investors, gold is often viewed as a long-term wealth preservation asset, a risk. I'm curious, if you're researching precious metals, are you leaning more toward gold or silver right now? Let me know in the comments. Silver, on the other hand, behaves a little differently. While silver is also a precious metal and store of value, it has much larger industrial demand. Silver is widely used in things like electronics, solar panels, medical technology, and industrial manufacturing. Because of this industrial demand, silver prices can sometimes move more dramatically than gold. That means silver can be more volatile, but it can also experience stronger price swings during certain market conditions. Some investors like silver because it offers greater potential upside, while others prefer the relative stability of gold. When investors compare gold and silver, a few differences usually stand out. Price. Gold is significantly more expensive per ounce than silver. Silver is often considered a more affordable entry point for new investors. Volatility. Silver prices tend to move more dramatically than gold. This means silver may have higher potential gains, but also greater risk. Industrial demand. Silver has much stronger industrial demand, while gold is more closely tied to monetary and investment demand. Storage. Because gold is more valuable per ounce, investors can store larger amounts of wealth in a smaller physical space. Silver typically requires more storage volume for the same dollar value. Because gold and silver have different characteristics, some investors choose to hold both metals. Gold may serve as a core store of value, while silver may offer additional diversification and potential price movement. The balance between the two often depends on risk tolerance, investment goals, and economic outlook. Some investors prefer holding mostly gold, while others like a mix of gold and silver. What approach makes the most sense to you? Ultimately, there's no single answer that works for everyone. Gold and silver each have unique characteristics, and both can play a role in a diversified retirement strategy. The most important thing is understanding how these assets fit alongside the rest of your investments. If you're researching precious metals or gold IRAs as part of your retirement planning, I share additional research and comparisons at preciousmetalreviews.com. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and share for more content on precious metals, retirement diversification, and market insights. Thanks for watching, and make it a great day.